How's it going, Shuffle Squad YouTube channel? My name is PrimeTimeWIzard TV, and today we're going to take a look at the winner of the late night number 76. Yes, another week, another late night, and to no one's surprise, the winner of tonight's late night with over 270 people is going to be Lugia Vstar, piloted by Kitneris Y from Brazil. So this Lugia Vstar list actually looks pretty standard in my opinion. Again, it's the nature of the format, right? If the best players play the best decks, then you just know 100% results will happen. And Kitneris here proving that point by bringing Lugia Vstar. Again, Lugia Vstar probably one of the tier 0, right? The best deck in format at the moment, and definitely has a lot of results under its belt. We can go here, we can go through the card by card here. It's a pretty standard Lugia list. Yeah, we'll talk about it as we go on. So it's the typical 1 Dunsparce to protect your Lugia. It removes all weakness from colorless Pokemon. We're playing 3-2 Lugia line, very thin line, but again, that's the nature of the Lugia deck. You want you're mainly using it for the Tempest Dive attack. The Summoning Star ability. And again, Tempest Dive, great first attack for sure. 220 damage, discard a stadium, which just happens to be Lugia's main weakness, is playing stadiums like Temple of Sinnoh or Path of the Peak. Lugia has an innate way to just get rid of that. But again, Summoning Star, great ability, able to put down 2 colorless Pokemon from your discard pile onto play, and those colorless Pokemon are going to be the Archeops with the Primal Turbo ability. Primal Turbo allows you to accelerate 2 special energy from your deck to your Pokemon. A great way to really facilitate all the different attackers in this deck. We're supported also by the Oranguru. Great way to, if you draw into the energies, you don't want them in your hand, so that's a great way to just reset that, put back like a powerful colorless or rainbow back into the deck. Maybe do a quick search using a quick ball, or just go ahead and Primal Turbo, get that out and attach it to your Pokemon. For our different tech attackers here, we're playing Stoutland V, great attacker into the single prize matchup. Mainly used for double dip fangs, 40 damage. If you knock out a basic Pokemon, you take an extra prize. Great against Lost Box, which is a very, very powerful deck as well. Again, just powered by the powerful energy, you can really get up to 120 taking knockout on stuff like Cramorant, for example. Great attacker all around. One of the other main attackers is going to be the amazing Yveltal with amazing destruction. Just knock out a Pokemon. 5 is a very, very heavy energy cost, but something this deck can definitely pay for. But yes, again, just knock out our Pokemon. Great attacker into multi-prize Pokemon, especially VMAX Pokemon. We have a late game attacker in Irradiant Charizard. Sometimes you run, especially like you're powering up stuff like amazing Yveltal, you're going to run out of energy eventually. So having a 1 energy attacker late in the game with the Combustion Blast attack and the Excited Heart ability, 250 damage, nothing to scoff at there. Radiant Charizard, great addition to the deck. We are also teching into teching in an amazing Raikou. Lightning, great typing, just because, again, Lugia, right? You're weak to lightning. And you're also great into the Lost Box matchup, so you want to take multiple prizes that way, so you can take multiple prizes, Raikou and the Stoutland. Amazing shot, 120 damage to 2 Pokemon. So typically you're picking 2 of the 3 tech attackers here, 2 of your 3 colored attackers. So choose wisely in the matchup. If it's single prize matchup, I have to imagine you're not going the Yveltal route. If it's a multiple prize matchup, Yveltal's the way to go. All right, we're playing 1 Pumpkaboo, main way to get rid of stadiums, because we actually don't play any counter stadiums. We don't need it as long as we have Pumpkaboo, which we have access to through Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. We also have Boss Vacuum to get rid of stadiums. You're playing 2 Luminion V. Great support Pokemon here, because again, the name of the game for Lugia is to set up. If you can set up, use your Summoning Star as soon as possible, you're winning the game. But you know what? You have 1 more in the deck, just in case for those late game scenarios. Aqua Return is also an attack we can definitely make use of. 120 damage, shuffle back into the deck. Right, that's great because you're putting all your energies out of harm's way, as well as getting rid of a liability on the field. So great attacker as well. Okay, and last but not least, Manaphy, protect your bench. We know what he does. All right, for the item lineup, we're playing 4 Evolution Incense, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, consistency cards. Again, name of the game, set up Lugia as fast as possible. Playing 2 Lost Vacuum to get rid of big Parasols or counter stadiums. And then for support lineup, we're playing 2 Boss Orders, 1 Irida. I love this addition to the deck. Great to get your Luminion and maybe, you know, 1 piece of the puzzle that is missing. Maybe you need like an Ultra Ball or an Evolution Incense, or maybe you just want the Lost Vacuum. Irida can definitely get you that. Plus a Luminion, not too bad. Or the Manaphy. So other cards in here are 3 Marnie, 3 Professor's Research as our draw supporters, and 1 Serena as a pseudo draw and a pseudo gust. Not too bad there. Okay, and last but not least, we also have a choice belt just to up the damage. Again, you want to attach that to your Radiant Charizard to do 280 in the V matchup, or sometimes you want to hit big with the Lugia Vstar. That is an option as well. All right, for the energy, 16 energy, very, very heavy energy lineup here. 2 double turbo, 1 V-Guard energy. I love this against stuff like Mew or an opposing Lugia for sure, essentially making your Lugia V-Star into a Lugia V-Max. We're also playing 4 Aurora energy to facilitate all different colors. 3 capture energy, typically. This is where you get to see the variance, where typically people play 4, no V-Guard, or maybe 1 V-Guard, 3 capture. Definitely the adjustment there. But again, name of the game is setting up. So that's why you need the capture energy. 1 heat fire energy for the amazing Evoltal or the Radiant Charizard. 4 powerful energy to really facilitate all your colorless attackers, even Archeops. And 1 speed lightning energy. Again, very, very standard Lugia list. But again, what's not broke, don't fix it. Great deck for sure. And congratulations to Naras for making it all the way, being the champion of late night number 76, getting that much closer to the trip to Japan. All right, let's see if we can recreate that magic. But before anything, of course, don't forget to check out all our amazing sponsors down below for all the amazing discounts for in online and IRL for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get some games. All right, so we do get a game in our hands here. Let's see if we can go first. Again, ideally, we do want to go first. We are an evolution style deck. I think it is just what it is in this format. You want to go first, and we do, right? I think there is definitely no downside in almost any deck in going first. Opening hand, not the greatest, not gonna lie, but we do have the capture energy. Sometimes that's all we need here. We can even use the PrimeTimeWIzard ability, maybe shuffle in something of no. It looks like we're up against Lost Box, so the Stoutlands are definitely going to come in clutch. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and Primate Wisdom in the Aurora energy. Let's see what we get. Archeops is great. Then we use the capture energy. So this little 1-2 combo there. Very, very, very simple, but again, a lot of times it's just the sequencing, right? You want to put in the powerful energy, or the energy, and then you don't want to draw into it. So you make sure you play a card that shuffles your deck right after. All right, looking at the deck, we have all our powerfuls. Supporter line looks like we prize a research, and let's see here. Let's see if Stoutland's prize. Stoutland's in the deck. That's good. We have access to Pumpkaboo as well, just in case, and Raiku's in the deck too. All right, looking good. So we're just gonna have to end there. Again, not much we can ask for. We did get to go first. That is that's already great into itself. All right, so looking at, let's see what my opponent is actually playing. Again, Lost Box, you never know, right? You never know what you're gonna get. It could be Lost Box with the Zamazenta, for example. Could be Lost Box Gudra. Could be Lost Box Rayquaza. A lot of things it could be. And right now, it's not really telling me anything besides the Metal Energy, so it might be the one with the Zamazenta from Crown Zenith. That does more damage based on, it's a retaliate attack, right? If a Pokemon is knocked out, it does more damage. Looks like they did have to get rid of a Mirage Gate there. Very tough flower selecting for sure. That's the problem sometimes when I play Lost Box. The flower selecting, is absolute pain. The losing 2 Mirage Gate right off the bat. Again, there's only 3 cards right now in the Lost Zone. They're really going fast here. Maybe trying to find the Cramorant just to do 110 damage, potentially knockout, right? They can go Cramorant and a Zigzagoon. That is 120 damage. But again, my opponent playing very, very quick here. This next turn, I'm looking to use a Research. Just Research. Big Rip, try and grab my Amazing Rare Raikou. I want to attack with that first. There's a Cramorant. Never mind. We're looking for... Oh, they're going to attack into my Lugia, actually. So great play there. Escape Rope into my lone Lugia. Really forcing my hand here to find the... There we go. Second Archeops. Never mind. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and rip Research. All we need here is Lugia Vstar, and we can start swinging. We do find it. Next question is, do we want to attack with the Lugia, or do we just go into the Stoutland, take 2 prizes right off the bat? I think I like... I don't think we can go into the Stoutland because we need all the powerful energies on the Stoutland. We don't have a double turbo to attack to retreat the Lugia. So I will grab the Lugia Vstar here. Kadoke. We're going to go ahead and let's Guru back the Aurora energy. Maybe we get the double turbo? No, okay, that's fine. We'll use the Summoning Star ability, get the 2 Archeopses into play. And if I had a way to retreat, I would love to take 2 prizes here. We could retreat, attack with... If I kept the Aurora, but there is the Manaphy in play. I think we just attack with the Lugia Vstar, to be honest. So we're going to attach the Capture Energy, grab ourselves the Stoutland. Just grab the Stoutland early. That's fine. Just so that we go into that right after, and we'll go ahead and use Primal Turbo here. Attaching a double turbo and the V-Guard energy seems good. I'm just gonna preemptively Primal Turbo the powerful energies just because why not? Yeah, we're just gonna preemptively attach that to the Stoutland. I'm doing that just because it lessens the chance that we draw into powerful. It's not the worst case. It's not the end of the world if we do draw into the powerful energies, but this is fine. Let's go ahead and take the knockout on the Cramorant. This forces my opponent to have the Zamazenta, right? If they do go with the Zamazenta, that's where I might be in trouble because I might have to find a different attacker. What I have set up right now is Stoutland V. And Stoutland V only has 210 HP. I've been seeing a lot of players... Well, I've seen this deck online that decided to play Greedent VMAX instead. I think that's very interesting. Yes, it's a stage 1, essentially. But it isn't knocked out by Zamazenta. And that's not that easy to knock out for sure. So a very, very interesting card. They are going to play Escape Rope here. In that case, I will just go back to the Guru. We already have the Capture energy attached to it. We can attach a Capture again and just try and retreat that way. Something I could do here is Gust up the Manaphy, take 2 prizes that way. Could be cool. But yeah, just a quick victory screen there, just showing the oppressive power that is Lugia Vstar. All right, let's see if we can get another game. All right. Looks like we do get a game in our hands here. Let's see if we can go first. Again, Tails never fails. No, all right. Well, but we did win the coin flip. All right, my opponent believed in Tails. Let's go ahead and go first. Lugia, Ultra Ball, Quick Ball, love to see it. All right, we should have the Lugia Vstar pretty much locked up, especially with the Irida as well. Just a matter of what my opponent's playing. How are we gonna adjust to my opponent? Looks like it's gonna be Lost Box there. I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively grab the Lugia Vstar. Why not? I'm gonna go with the Ultra Ball here, grab the Lugia Vstar, just saying, hey, you know what? I have it next turn. Forcing them to either play something like a Marnie. But again, we get the Archeopsis into the discard pile. That is good enough for me. I could attach the Heat energy. I will do that and pass. So this way I could retreat into a Stoutland potentially next turn. But yeah. Yeah, we did open Irida. Irida's an okay card, but again, it essentially supports getting 1 or 2 key cards you're missing. Luckily enough, we weren't missing any key cards, so Irida definitely feels a little less impactful in this situation. I might Quick Ball for something like Leminion, maybe get a different supporter. Would love to be able to attack with the Stoutland, but if the Radiant Greninja stays in the active, we're just gonna have to attack with the Lugia, which isn't that bad. So let's see here. Yeah, opponent's playing Lost Box, not quite sure what version just yet. We did see Water Energy hit the discard pile. Doesn't really give me any clues just yet, because again, They do like to attack with stuff like Radiant Greninja. We're gonna see one flower selecting. This is gonna be the first one. They preemptively attach the capture energy onto the Comfey. This could be Gudra, for example, just because Gudra does play water energy. But again, most of the Lost Box decks do just be able to attack with stuff with Radiant Greninja, for example, or Ice Cube. We're gonna see Heavy Ball here. Maybe give us more clues. No, every Lost Box plays Comfey, so no clues there. Again, the color of the energy as well is a great indicator to what type of Lost Box you're playing. Right, if you see stuff like Grass or Lightning, that could be Amazing Rayquaza. See Metal Energy, expect a Zamazenta. But at the same time, a lot of the decks share the energies, right? If you see Metal, doesn't necessarily mean the Zamazenta right off the bat. It could be Gudra, for example. Same goes for the water energy. Doesn't really give me any clues. Cramorant's not a clue as well. We're going to see the Colress Experiment. Great grab there. Again, great supporter. Now, they should be at the threshold to be able to use Spit Innocently, which I'm sure they want to do. So this definitely makes me feel like wanting to research, right? I want to attack with Stoutland very early, or if we don't see the Manaphy, actually I'd like to attack with the amazing Raikou before the Manaphy hits the board, right? If we get 2 prizes with the Raikou, 2 prizes with the Stoutland, we're winning the game almost 100% of the time, I believe. So yeah, it looks like my opponent having a very tough Colress there, sending over an Ordinary Rod and an Energy. Must have been a very tough Colress. Do see the switch card. Spit Innocently should be coming right up. And the Guru, there it is. All right, so there is no Manaphy. I really want to be able to Raikou, so here I will use this Ultra Ball to grab myself. If I drew an energy, then this Ultra Ball would just grab me the Raikou right off the bat. But we didn't quite get there. Let's go ahead and discard the Manaphy. Right, Raikou's in the deck. Grab the Luminion. We have 3 Aurora. That's exact. Oh, we have 4 Aurora. And the Speed Lightning. And the 4 Powerful. So things are looking good. Stoutland's in the deck as well. All right. So just going to go ahead and Luminion here. Yes. It's a debate between Marnie and Research. I think I want to Research, just be aggressive here. Just net myself the most cards, because I do need... Capture is probably the best grab, and there it is. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Summoning Star, grab the 2 Archeopses. Archeopsi. Attach the Capture Energy, grab the Raikou. We do have the... Yeah, we do have 3 Aurora in the deck, and the Speed Lightning. So go ahead and use Primal Turbo here, Aurora, and the Speed Lightning Energy, attach it to the Raikou. Go again. Grab 1 more Aurora. Debating here if I should drop the Guru, put the Marnie on top. Why not? I don't think we need anything else in particular. Put the Marnie on top. Treat. And just go for Amazing Shot. 120 damage. I will take out the Guru, because I do like Comfey's in play. 240 damage onto the Cramorant. More than enough to take a knockout there. And now I'm setting myself up to... I'm setting myself up for a Stoutland here. A Stoutland is my ideal attacker for sure. We have Oranguru in play to help facilitate that. They now drop the Manaphy 1 turn a little too late. So I'm glad we got the attack off already with a Raikou. Next is... next we need to get the attack off with the Stoutland, which we have poised here. If they don't get the knockout, then that's fine. We'll just do 1 more attack with a Raikou. Take another free prize, go down to 3. Again, they need to find themselves a Cramorant. They're already down one Cramorant in the Lost Zone and the Ordinary Rod, so I have to imagine they're out of Cramorants. Oh, maybe maybe losing the Manaphy wasn't the greatest plan, because then this could be the Celebration's Kyogre, right? That attacks the bench, takes multiple prizes that way. They're gonna go ahead and use Colress Experiment. The very, very tough flower selecting there, discarding the Mirage Gate. Oh, sorry, sending the Mirage Gate to the Lost Zone. Another Comfey. They might be just really going through their deck, try to get into Sableye, for example, just because Cramorant doesn't seem like an option anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 more, 2 away. It's gonna be tough. They did drop a third Comfey. They could retreat to that, but they still need 1 more right after. Let's see. This next turn, don't really need too much. I'll probably Primal Turbo a Capture Energy, for example, onto Luminion, just so that I have a pivot, just in case my Raikou doesn't get knocked out. We do see the Capture Energy there hit the Lost Zone. They're 9, so they need 1 more. A Lost Vacuum should be able to do it here. Lost Vacuuming their own air balloon. Again, tough spot. It's a very, very tough spot. We're going to see the Energies Recycler come into play, putting back in a Lightning and a Water Energy. Dragonite could see some play. They're going to go ahead and use the Escape Rope here. Escape Rope. I'll go into Luminion. I fully expect... Oh, they could be attacking with the Radiant Greninja. There's a Mirage Gate. Radiant Greninja should do 90 to... again, this is where Manaphy definitely would have helped out, but yeah, again, it should do 90 to both Archeopses there. Not too bad. And now they are 1 Sableye attack away from... yeah, they're essentially 1 Sableye attack away from getting rid of almost all my energies. This is making me want to power up the Lugia Vstar, right? That might be something I have to do, and then depend on Radiant Charizard later down the line. All right, so here we're going to go ahead and Primal Turbo, attaching Capture Energies. Capture into Powerful? Because, yeah, we're not going to be able to get Stoutland down in time. So we might just have to forego that. Again, great play by my opponent. I'm sure it used up a ton of resources to be able to get something like that off. And then we'll go 1 more time here. Primal Turbo, a DTE. Sure. I'll attach the Powerful to the Luminion. Yeah, that means we're just out. We're just out of the Stoutland range. If I do that, attach Aurora, then could make it tougher to get into the Charizard. So I'll do this. I'll attach that. Go for a Ulguru the Marnie, just so that we have a Marnie for next turn, and hit them with the Lost Vacuum, get rid of their pivot, and just hit them with a Marnie. Hopefully this sticks. All right. And this is where I'm just going to go ahead and retreat into the Lugia. Just go for a Tempest Dive for the knockout. Going down to 3. Again, I just have to be able to set up 3 attackers. That's going to be Lugia, Raikou, right? Lugia, Raikou, and Radiant Charizard. If my Archeopsis survive the turn, I can set up Luminion as well. Luminion is able to take a prize. So that's going to be my 3 attackers for the end game. All right, opponent's going to be able to use flower selecting here. This is going to bring them over the thresholds of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they're over 10 already. Yeah, so they're already over 10, so they can attack with a Sableye. Just a matter of can they do it here. They still have to find the retreat. We did get rid of the air balloon, so they're digging for 3 cards. Sableye, Energy, way to retreat. And the Lost Box deck should play multiple of those. They're going to go ahead and put back Radiant Greninja and Cramorant. Radiant Greninja could even finish the job here. Attack with the Cramorant isn't going to net them anything. Lugia Vstar does have 280 HP. That's specifically why I decided to attack with Lugia Vstar, so they can't just go into a Cramorant, for example. Especially after a Marnie, right? But yeah, if they miss this turn, we should be golden for sure. In fact, I might set up the Luminion for... Gonna see the quick ball here. Discarding the Sableye. So they did have Sableye in hand. Finding the Raikou V. That's something I was not expecting. Raikou V. Great attacker. I even had the Dunsparce. Maybe I should have. There was... And the Sky Seal Stone. They can tie it up here. All right, was not expecting that. Taking Star Order, taking 3 prizes with the Raikou. They're going to go ahead and use Fleet-Footed first. Draw a card. Now I have to do 200 damage. Where am I going to find 200 damage? Trying to think here. I could attack with a Stoutland. We'll go into... If I go into Raikou, it's 2 retreat. Could be tough. That could be tough. Let's see. Luminion means I have to draw into an energy, which is tough as well. I might just go into Raikou. And we do get the quick ball. So if we have our pick of attackers, I think it might have to be the style. It could be, we could attack with a Radiant Charizard, but it's kind of hard to attack back to back with that card. But yeah, I don't mind taking 2 prizes here. We'll go quick ball away the Lugia Vstar. Grab the Stoutland. We'll go Primal Turbo, 2 powerful energies. Primal Turbo. Capture? No, we need the double turbo. Right? Yeah, double turbo should be able to do it here. Retreat. We can still attack with the Raikou later as well, because we still have 2 Aurora energies. And yeah, we'll attach that. Why not? We'll go ahead and use Primate Wisdom. We'll Primate Wisdom back the Luminion for next turn potentially, and just go for another Marnie. Again, we're gonna net 2 prizes here, go down to 1. And then after that, it's down to my opponent to find their win. We're gonna be able to Wild Tackle, take the knockout on Raikou, go down to 1. They have to find a way to do 180 damage, something they can 100% do. They could attack with the... They could win the game here. If they attack with the Celebrations Kyogre, for example, get the big 1-2 combo, knock out my Luminion. But if they just attack with Radiant Greninja, that only nets them 2. Trying to see a way for them to take 3 prizes. Again, the V-Star power there on the Raikou. Very, very good play. Definitely forced my hand. In my mind, I was like, Lugia Vstar is a little bit hard to knock out. And I was expecting them to go into something like a Sableye. And let's see. Again, Alpha Marnie, they're going to need a couple of cards. Not quite sure what's going to be able to take a knockout here. I'm sure 100% it's going to begin with something like it's going to begin with a Mirage game. Right? So it's a matter of, they only have 1 left. They could go into Sableye. Snorlax. Snorlax is definitely something that can take the knockout. Do they have it though? They had to attach the capture energy to the Comfey. Snorlax here does 180 damage, thumping Snore. But with the attachment to the Comfey no longer possible, since they only have one Mirage Gate left. Mirage Gate plus the attachment had to go to that Snorlax. That should be able to seal the game here. Do find the Sableye. Retreating to the other Comfey. Again, they have 12 cards left in the deck. Ooh, the Sky Seal Zone, something I definitely should have put in mind. Then the Snorlax. Again, Snorlax 150 HP, something that Raikou doesn't have the capabilities to knock out. And yeah, it looks like we're just out of resources there. We're just going to go ahead and take that knockout. Good game to my opponent. Very, very close one. And yeah, I think that's going to be it here. That was the late night number 76 winning deck, Lugia Vstar. No surprises here. Lugia Vstar just showing its colors once again. Absolutely powerful deck piloted by a powerful player. I believe we've had 3 late nights in the North America time zone anyway, and 2 of them had Lugia Vstar as winners. I think it's a very safe deck, especially if you just want to perform, right? With over 200 players in the game, and sorry, 200 players in the tournament, and with very, very, very big prizing on the line, and you're going to be playing upwards of 14 games. It's Lugia has the statistics to back it up, and again, just being the first back-to-back champion deck in the late night North America region anyway, just really shows its power. And the format really does revolve around this specific deck, whereas if your deck isn't equipped to battle with Lugia, it might be time to go back to the drawing board, right? But again, absolutely amazing win, and absolutely amazing deck. Congratulations again to Kitneris for winning the late night late night number 76, that much closer to Japan, Kitneris. But yeah, again, this was my name is PrimeTimeWIzard TV. I'll see you all next time for the next late night for sure. Oh, by the way, if you liked what you saw here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos do come out. All right, I'll see you all next time.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com, and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
Are you trying to be the best like no one ever was? Now is your time. Head on over to metafy.gg and search out all our amazing Pokemon TCG coaches, where you can book all sorts of training plans ranging from deck help to full season sessions with your favorite coach. What a great way to up your game. Check out metafy.gg in the description below and take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself against trainers from around the world to compete for the biggest online prizing yet.
Are you ready for an unbelievable tournament unlike anything else you've ever seen before? The Shuffle Squad is proud to announce our newest tournament series, the Late Night Event, with an amazing grand prize that's bound to have you excited.
Players can compete via play.limitless.tcg.com's online tournament platform every Tuesday to get a chance to earn weekly prizes. And every week, your placement in the tournament is tallied by points based on your best finishes to earn your rank for the Late Night Invitational event.
The series will be conducted starting February 7th of 2023 and carry all the way through to the Invitational on July 9th of 2023, where the top players will be rewarded the grand prizing.
And the grand prize is a signed jersey and photo op with the entire Shuffle Squad, as well as a fully paid trip to the Pokemon World Championships in Yokohama, Japan. This includes hotel and airfare, whether you're a player or a spectator.
Don't forget to check out all the live coverage on our YouTube and Twitch channel of the top cuts of these events for every week. And subscribe so you can get notified where to watch the Late Night Events Invitational brought to you by the Shuffle Squad. Now get out there and start winning. We'll see you in Japan.